Act is fixing what matters in this government. And for our children, nothing matters more than a good education. Education sets the direction of a young person's life. It determines opportunity, confidence, and ultimately the future of New Zealand. But sadly, our education system hasn't been living up to this responsibility. For the past 6 years, under the Labour government, our education was in a steady decline. One of the very reasons that I am here in Parliament is because during COVID, I saw the state of the education, the quality that my child was being sent home. Having to teach a Year 2 student how to do basic mathematics was completely outrageous, and it opened my eyes. These concerns are now being addressed by this government. Not only have we put the basics back in place, literacy, numeracy, and making sure that these are at the forefront. We have heard yesterday under the new announcements, just announced that student achievement will be the paramount objective for school boards, and they will not be bound to a treaty mandate. This is highly important for our schools. They no longer will be having to wrestle between a treaty obligation and making sure that our kids are achieving high standards. I get hundreds of emails and comments from concerned parents about their kids' education and the fact that their kids have been having to karakia 3 times a day but are unable to do the basics at school. It has turned into more of a cult than it is culture. That's right. The new curriculum will be better for our children and ultimately better for New Zealanders, all New Zealanders. The new social science curriculum is the biggest win for ACT in this government. It delivers on our coalition commitments to restore the balance to New Zealand's history curriculum and teach facts, not feelings. The old Labour design system turned classrooms into a barn battleground of ideology. Its so-called big ideas divided New Zealanders into the victims and the villains. Those days are over. Under the new curriculum, students will actually learn about not just New Zealand history, they'll also learn about ancient Egypt, Rome, Greece, the Industrial Revolution, things that are issues that are wider beyond our shores. They will actually learn about democracy, freedom, and the ideas that have driven human progress and the free society that we live in today. I was shocked when one of my son's 12-year-old friends didn't even know about World War I or World War II, but could recite a karakia 3 times a day. Like, come on, there needs to be balance here. We need to think sensibly. They'll see, our kids will see, not a history, a story of oppression, but they'll see a story of human achievement. They'll learn about the beauty and discover the freedom of the great ideas that have shaped our Western civilization. Ideas that have lifted billions out of poverty and built this modern world that I think a lot of people on the other side of this house have forgotten. The very reason that we are sitting here today. For too long, young people have been taught to feel ashamed of their history and where they came from, not to be uplifted by their history, and that changes right now. We'll also be teaching our kids about financial literacy. Education is becoming useful again. For years we had a system that produced students who could recite political slogans, but they couldn't even add up their money in the bank. From the earliest years, children will now learn about money. They will learn that it's limited, that choices matter, that budgets help make decisions. Something makes me think that the other government don't want kids to know about budgets and money, or they may lose some voters. And let's be honest, a few members opposite could have benefited from those lessons themselves. Financial literacy is about real life. It's about responsibility, independence, and understanding the value of work and saving. This is the difference ACT is making a government. We're replacing indoctrination with education. We're giving opportunities. We're saying yes to charter schools, yes that kids learn differently, yes that some kids want full Māori immersion, some kids want to be in a sports college or a sports institute. We're replacing guilt with grievance and curiosity with critical thinking. And we've replaced division with a shared sense of what being a New Zealander means, because that, Mr. Speaker, is the Kiwi way.